Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Catch World Cup 2024. We are here with the round of 16 for a much anticipated matchup between the number 6 seed in France and the 11th seed in China. This is going to be a great one here. Both teams going through into this round relatively comfortably. China did have actually the closest match of the round of 32 against the Netherlands, so looking to hopefully put on another good performance against France here, who definitely are a much more tough team to go up against. So it's going to be interesting to see how both of these teams get on. France back in top form this year as well, so going to be a great matchup for sure. And I am Maito, who will hopefully be joined by somebody soon. Right now I'm just by myself, but hopefully someone will come in short time. But in any case, I think we have already gone past the roles and maybe a ban or two here. It's going to be Hidden 3 from France, Electro typing that in there. Nene Sakura going for Double Time 2 as China's ban, and Hidden 2 as their first pick. Going to be the low AR hidden of this round, Hidden 2, as it often is. This very general reading, lots of focus on various different stream patterns and whatnot with your average kind of round of 16 low AR hidden spacing. And yay, someone else is finally here with me. Welcome, Ewong.
Hey, what's up? Okay. What's going on? Picks and bands wise.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good introduction. So, yes, what has happened? France has banned Hidden 3, China's banned Double Time 2. Pretty reasonable bans from both teams, and it's Hidden 2 here. China's first pick from Nene Sakura.
Yes,
so,
indeed. There's some good stuff, and I'm not sure if you've read out the rosters already, but looking at the starting lineup, so both teams, Holo, Dotcore, and Electro, very solid for the French side, who is looking at the... Yeah, you have? Okay, that's all good.
Wait, what? No, I haven't looked at the rosters yet. They only just came in.
Okay. Yeah, Friday game's a bit of a mess, but do not
It's
worry.
fine.
We're here to save the day. Pretty solid lineup for France, looking to be the team coming in with the advantage here. First map, custom map, Nene Sakura, Eda Uma, and Yui, the 3 for the Chinese side. Team Blue on the right-hand side. Off we go. Bit of lower to kick things off.
Yep, a strong pick from China. They are one of the stronger teams on that low AR hidden, so it's a pretty smart pick from them, honestly, kind of targeting France's weakness. They definitely had this kind of map as a bit more of a weak point for their squad. Really did not have a great time with it, especially in the qualifiers as well, at least to my knowledge. That was their worst map, so already going to be an early lead here for China with that miss. Actually, 2 misses from Holo and Dotcore.
Yeah, and quickly enough, we do see 78k growing towards China as the final one on Team France drops Electro. Gonna do nothing but boost that score on the Chinese side. Now Yui and Eda Uma holding it down for the Chinese side, and it's gonna keep growing their lead 6 digits now. Some damage being done as Holo finds one more there. dot core as well. And here it is, first spin halfway through, and China a lot more than confident right now here.
Yeah, France in shambles for this first point. Unfortunately for them, really lagging behind China here. Not their pick, however, but nonetheless a very strong start here for China right now, looking to take this point away very easily already. It's basically sealed in their favor. There's not really any way that they can lose this one unless they have some complete breakdown and don't play the rest of the map or something like that. But no, China putting on a great performance to start this match off, and yeah, that leads almost out at 200k score. It's an absolute blowout for this first pick here. Really good, strong first pick.
In fact, research done on the Chinese side. Quite confident as the first pick as well. Edo Uma finally falling here, but with only a few seconds left, what does that matter? As
not much.
220k easy separator, and what seals it for China take the first point of 6 required to win this match.
Yep, and there you go. China with a promising start here against their higher seeded opponents, who really impressed me. I think impressed a lot of people last week. France, they just put on an amazing display and really showed no mercy against Thailand either, who aren't a team that a lot of people I feel like wanted to mess with, to be honest, despite being 4 digits. So it's going to be interesting to see how France respond now against that phenomenal first pick from China. It's probably going to be I'm not actually sure, to be honest. What do you think?
In terms of, oh, there's a pick there, double time 3.
Yep, makes sense. Yeah. China did ban DT2.
Yeah, here it is, double time 3 from France. Go on, sorry.
No. I was just like trying to keep it going. I wasn't really saying anything.
Yeah, double time 3 here. It is a pick that is going to be wholly based off scores from last week, as compared to last match where we only saw France having plays on that. China was able to take a bit of an advantage on that one. This time the double time 3 compared to last week, it is quite a difference maker. 2.94 mil compared to the 2.78 mil that China put out, and you can only expect that to go down as the pool gets harder. France being quite confident with this pick as well.
Yep, for sure. And China is definitely one of their weak points, I would say. Double time, they not the biggest fans of this mod, to be honest. At least compared to France, they were one of the lowest performing teams on double time in qualifiers, and I'm not actually sure. Last week, it doesn't quite come to my mind. I think they didn't do too bad, honestly, against the Netherlands. I think they won double time 1 against them in a really close matchup. So going to be interesting to see how this map plays out here. I think France definitely having more of an edge on speed and density picks like DT3 here, Mesmerizer, than China. Just having a bit more of a fast roster than China, which definitely going to play into their advantage a little bit, I think. And here we go. It's already a miss from Edo Uma.
From one good pick to another. France looking to already have significant advantage here. All 3 players holding down the FCs still with 2 SSs on that side. China can say a similar thing as well, however, with that 1 miss. They're going to have to be hoping for the one to match it from the French side.
Yep, keeping it much more competitive than the last pick. Hidden 2 was already pretty much over by this point in the map, at least relatively speaking. At the halfway point, any team could take this right now. And that miss from Electro is actually going to send the lead over to China right now. They take it back with a really nice double FC coming down from N2O and Nene Sakura. And on the French side, it's only Zalefa, I think, with a sizable combo.
Oh no! Up against Nene, but no, Nene is the one that stands strong, stands tall, the leader of China here. 1 quarter left, only FC left in the lobby, and that is going to contribute to their score growth, but no! N2OE, the one to drop, and it slowly climbs back to the French side. 32k, approximately a few seconds left to go. Will it flip in time? Pretty short map, pretty dense though.
I don't think there's enough time. I think China's going to be taking the leads now even further for themselves. 2-0 to start this off. A early breakpoint here for China and looking very promising. Could we be seeing an upset? Still lots of points to be played, but nonetheless, this is a really strong start to this match for China. They are coming out guns a-blazing.
Really is. And I think both teams as well have been very impressive qualifiers week before and up to about now. So really for France, 6 seed against 11 seed, although it is a pretty sizable difference, China really is not a team to be messing with, especially after those 2 first picks, and with their pick here now, Good Kid, CS 4.3, AR9, Hidden 1. Going into Hidden once again after pretty convincing win on Hidden 2. A bit of difference though, obviously.
Yep, I think France have an ability to be quite a bit more competitive on this map compared to that low AR pick. They have a much stronger roster on maps like this. It's not your standard Hidden 1, of course, but it's definitely one that France is able to measure up to China much more on, in my opinion. Still a control pick. It's a Crowley map, which always deliver some funky patterns and whatnot with wonky sliders and stuff like that, but still a really good pick here for China. I feel like this map pool is playing into their hands so well so far. It's only 2 points down, but they're looking very confident.
There it is. Hope is not lost yet. There is still quite a bit of the pool left to pick from, and I think France very well aware of that. So they're definitely going to be going to this one with a lot of confidence, obviously, with the intent to win. But even if they do lose this, I believe there is still enough in them and enough in the pool to sort of build back up. But for China, of course, a 3-point lead is going to be massive to their confidence. And with a spin to start it off, we are kicking things off.
Yep, here we go. Hidden 1. Crowley map. No misses out of the gates for any of these players right now. Oh, never mind though. Just as I say that, of course, as always, Nene Sakura is going to be finding a unexpected miss. Honestly, really didn't see that one coming. Nene Sakura being super consistent and holding the lead for his team, but going to be giving France the first lead. However, with Dotcore missing there, it's going to go right back to China.
And again, now the build-up is real, but no, Nene Sakura, once again, dropping it there, and it will be swinging back and forth in this first quarter, but as things stabilize, NK keeps growing as players begin to find some combo in this map. Bit of a slow one, a bit. Quite the amount less dense compared to Double Time 3, going to be taking a while to develop those combos, especially Dotcore, who's almost there now. Matched up with him is Nene Sakura, but no, Yui going to be helping France build that up even more. 55k, 60k growing, but misses after misses. It's just a comparison between these two teams. Two consistent players, and it's only Yui and Dokwo who are trading these misses.
Never mind though, as Holo goes down, and that score lead is going to start shrinking pretty significantly now, with the double miss from France, actually even more from Dokwo actually. Yui, however, keeping on those trades, but no, it's a double miss from France, and Electro loses the FC. And now China suddenly takes the lead back out of nowhere with the corner of the map left to go. Dokwo misses again. France is completely falling apart somehow now. Holo does get up to 200 combo, but wow, look at all of the Chinese players. They have got some nice combos going for them. Electro finds another miss, traded by Yui, but Holo and Electro keep missing. And this is just looking absolutely abysmal suddenly for France, with Eda, Uma, and Nene Sakura finishing super strong. Triple miss from France yet again, and it is over almost. I mean, China's just going to run away with this suddenly.
Yeah, look at that. It's a consistency that Eda, Uma, and Nene Sakura are able to hold on. There's a difference that it makes between these two teams' hidden rosters, and with the final few seconds left, despite that one late one from Nene, this is it. 3 points to China to kick things off, and it is nothing but a confidence boost for them, being the 11th seed going into this one. They've done their research, they know what to pick, and they can play and perform on the day as well. France need to do some serious team talks and some planning going into these next potentially 3 picks, whether or not they will deny the sweep, whether or not they will build it back up, is the question only time can give us the answers for.
Yeah, I mean, what are we seeing right now, Ewong? Like, this is not the start that I expected at all.
A lot of upset pick'em users, and there it is, a timeout from Electro. Planned quite well, and in a very, very good time here. 3-0 down, but a lot of hard rock left. Oh, no mod open, and mixed one still available. Is still some room for France to wiggle through. They can take back these 3 points quickly if you are very worried about your pick'ems. Still a chance. Speaking of things outside of this game, banners. Get your banners. China banners hot right now. 3-0 up against France. Looking at an upset, but French banners also there, hoping for a comeback and taking the win here. Yeah, I know what's up. You know what's up, Maida.
Yeah, I do. I know what's up, and well, what should be up is a banner on your profile, right now, and yeah, I mean, you know, we gotta keep it also related in the chat while we wait for France's timeout here. I mean, yeah, it's a very, very good time to use a timeout because they are getting off to probably the most nightmarish start that they could imagine, I feel like. There's the new timer, I think. Oh, or is it only... Actually, I'm not sure. Oh, no, it's not. It's not a new timer. I think the timeout just starting now for France, so it's going to be a little bit of time to kill here. Yeah, Pickham's maybe not looking the best. I mean, I don't know about everyone else. I went for 6-3 for France here, but it's looking like China's definitely in a position to take this match right now. I mean, they look very ready for this match, more than people I think would have expected, or maybe France just weren't ready enough.
Yeah, they're definitely planning out right now, but they're looking at what China has left, what they can pick, and hopefully Electra here giving them some sort of motivation to keep them going. 3-0 down, but not the end of the map yet. Not the end of the match yet. And in terms of next pick, really, they've got the options for hard rock or no mod, or whether they're confident to go into that. But China as well, having these 2 minutes to sort of just compose and kind of be able to regroup and kind of figure out what France is planning ahead. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a advantage for both teams when there's a timeout, and definitely much needed for France, but Yeah, just as much of an advantage for China to sit back and be like, wow, this is the best start we possibly could have had compared to France, and right now they just have to wait to see what their opponents will pick. And well, there we go, right on cue. Albion asking France for that pick indeed. Honestly, really not too sure what they're going to go for here. Maybe, okay, well, I didn't have time to guess. It's going to be Hard Rock 3. And this is the Mechanics Hard Rock pick.
Yeah, here you go. As you said earlier, what do you think?
No, it's all good, you go.
Hard Rock was available. Hard Rock is what France goes into. Hard Rock 3 especially as well, a map that I think would play into their advantage quite well. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, France are a strong Hard Rock team. They performed very well on the qualifiers, and also, at least to my knowledge, on Hard Rock 2 last week, they were one of the better teams as well. They have a good roster composed of Electro, Zalefa, and either Holo, or it's probably going to be that is the roster. Yeah, just looking over now. To that roster indeed, and China keeping the exact same. It's going to be a tough one for China to take from them here. I think France just regrouping, thinking, okay, let's just take this next pick, forget about the last. And but China definitely still with all the momentum. Might have been stemmed a little bit from the timeout, but only time will tell as we get into the fourth pick of the match. And yeah, you can already... Oh, you go.
I think what you was going to say is that you can already see Holla, the nodes there, early dropped Lalipa as well, but Eda Uma combined with N2OE, we're pretty much matched even now in France. Currently seeing the benefits of having that timeout here.
Yep, and those funny little doublet patterns at the start that you really have to be very precise and move under super specifically, catching a bunch of players out, but not really going to affect the lead for either side right now. China with a very slim advantage, but nonetheless still super close between these two teams right now. But with N2O dropping there, it's going to get the lead right back to France now.
Watch it grow towards France's side as they have all their combos put together now. Finally finding some consistency in this match. Halfway through, good time to find it as well, as another miss from China boosts that score lead even more. Watch it grow now, and watch France absolutely take this map as we go to this final third. Finally, everyone locking in, and it looks like that timeout played very well into France's hands. 1 point on their way, but 1/4 left. China could still do some stuff. Nene Sakura and Eda Uma have combos. Never mind, I didn't say anything. Eda Uma does not have a combo anymore, as France continue to see their lead extend.
Yep, it is safely over this pick. Zalefa and Electro with two huge combos right now. I think Zalefa missing right at the start, but nonetheless, still an incredible score, and Electro holding the FC, I think, all the way up until the end. It's going to be Electro. Wow, what a performance there from one of France's strongest Hard Rock players. Holo, 5 misses. Zalefa, only the 1 as well right at the start, as I said. And N2O really being that player that unfortunately fell behind for China, and it's going to give France their very first pick here. Sorry.
It looks like France have found their way out of this 3-0 deficit now. Hard Rock looking pretty safe for them, but Nene Sakura immediately back with Mixed Mod 1. It looks like it was planned. Their use of the 2 minutes extra. Will be Mixed Mod 1, a mod bracket where many teams actually could file very good rosters for this one, especially China and France. They've got at least one good player for everything. One really consistent number player, a hard rock player, and a hidden player. And with this one being the CS 3.8 AR9, quite comfy on everything. We'll see how the teams line up for this one.
Yep, last week France did struggle quite a bit on Mixed Mod 2, actually. Surprisingly, against, my mind just like completely blanked, sorry, against Turkey. Still won that point though, just, and was quite a bit behind China's score, which was up there in the top, so it's a strong pick yet again for China. I think they're just hitting all of the marks right now in terms of their strategy for this match. They are going super well. And it's France keeping their roster the exact same, actually. Holo, Zalefa, and Electro, and China doing the exact same. I think those three have been in the whole time, right? No, Yui came in for one single point on Hidden, being their hidden third. And two of the hidden points, actually, I should say, but the main consistent roster here for China staying in. Who will be on each mod? Probably going to be... Oh, wait, what just happened? Albion just said abort? Is the lobby going to be aborted? Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be Electro on Hard Rock, Nene Sakura matching them, and the two hidden players being Eda Uma and Holo and Zalefa and Tuo rocking the no mods here. And Electro already starting off with 2 misses on that Hard Rock.
Here we go. Slots not really matching up. Zalefa missing no fail, but it's all good. Because all that matters in the end is that score at the bottom. Who takes the point, and both teams really want this one. Eda Uma. Unfortunate drop there.
Yep, France still going to be holding that lead right now. It's going to grow even more with those misses from Eda Uma and Nene Sakura. Electro stabilizing after those first couple misses in the beginning, and right now France are looking very, very nice with a healthy lead of 50,000 score. China with quite a bit of catch up to do in this slow section of the map. Can't afford to drop whatsoever right now. Both teams holding strong. All players not finding any misses in this crucial section of the map, building up to the next Ki. Completely dead even score right now, not faltering even a tiny bit. But that's going to change it as Holo finds a miss, but Eda Uma trades it right back and still going to maintain a France lead here.
Now with that one there from Eda Uma, nothing but score increase for France as you see that number grow more towards that red side, and with a few seconds left, passing that final quarter mark, Electro and Zalefa holding on to some pretty good combos left with that FC. Gonna be what helps France to their second point, hopefully very soon. The combos that China has, though, anything really is possible in this final few seconds, but consistency for France will hold, and final spinner there. Sealed for France. 3-2 now.
And, well, I mean, Zalefa not even having Nofel on there, but definitely did not need it with the only double S, actually, in the entire lobby. Entuo also matching the FC as well on the side of China with an almost perfect score of their own, but with that said, France takes their second point in a row here, and it's looking a lot better for them after that timeout, which was clearly the perfect play. Have won 2 points here, gotten a break point back on China, and now it is their turn to pick and even out the scoreboard after their opponents jumped out to an incredible start. They're now reeling them back in slowly but surely.
Yeah,
what's it going to be?
Really advantageous into France's hands now. This is straight the hard rock for France. They really need these points. And there it is, straight away Electro with the X-Gon custom here.
Yep, completely makes sense, this pick here. They pretty much dismantled China on that Hard Rock 3 pick, and going for Hard Rock 2 is going to be another confident one for them for sure. They still have a lot of ammo, honestly, against China with this map pool that they can fight against them with. Still got Hard Rock 1 as well, and they also have Double Time. I think it's Double Time 1 and Double Time 2. Oh no, they just have Double Time 1 actually. Hard Rock 1 and Double Time 1. Still a couple of maps that they can fight against. So China now with no momentum left for themselves whatsoever. France with all the power right now on this Hard Rock 2 pick. The real question is, can they consolidate the break point and even out the scoreboard?
Yeah, I think after this one, that timeout on China's side is looking really good, because if that is what it does for France, China will definitely want to use theirs. And even after then, after that Hard Rock pick, that Double Time pick, all on no mod will look really good. Even playing field 3-all with no mod left to pick. That is if France wins this pick here. China looking to take this one to Nene, Sakura, Uma, N2O. That 3 we've seen so often throughout this game. And with 7 seconds on the clock, we are in for Hard Rock 2. Will France be able to even things out, come back from their 3-0 deficit, or will China bring it back their way and hopefully get closer to winning this game here and causing the upset?
Yep, well, this performance here, very crucial for both teams. If China take it, it will completely halt France's momentum, and with a pick of their own coming next, it's going to be possibly able to take it to match point actually as well. And a few early misses out of the gates here. I mean, this is just a complete precision pick here with the high CS 4.5 significantly bumped up to, I'm actually not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it's above 6, maybe like 6.1 or 2. And yeah, this is already a whole bunch of misses. Only 3 FCs left in the entire lobby, and it's going to be from Nene, Sakura, and the 2 French juggernauts in Electro and Holo holding strong here right now. Still really close, however.
Yeah, off the momentum of their past 2 maps they've played, and nothing but impressive scores from those 2. Only matching that is Nene Sakura on the side of China, what you'd expect from Nene Sakura, but not enough to keep it their way, as 46k and growing is the score lead that France has moving into the second half of the map, with Zalefa catching back up to the 200 combo. N2O and Uma not matching that energy, finding misses there, and is going to do nothing but contribute to France's lead that they are holding on so well to right now. A miss from Zalefa, not going to do much as it is matched by Uma.
Yep, a quarter of the map left to go, and this is safely over. You just have to say, France, no way really that they could possibly lose this point right now. Electro and Holo just looking very, very confident and strong, with the misses raining down on the side of China from Uma and N2O. And despite that miss from Electro, it's barely going to affect the score lead at all. In fact, it might just keep growing, honestly, as Uma traded it. And there we go, N2O drops yet again. The score is now over 200,000 in France's advantage. One of the largest wins so far in this entire match. Actually might be the largest except for I think hidden 2, maybe hidden 1. It's going to be a phenomenal performance here from France, and they have tied it right back up.
Yeah,
3-3.
Timeout call on the side of China. Nene Sakura, quite smart with that one actually.
Oh, you called it. You really called it.
Yeah, lose 3 points in a row. France call timeout. 3 points in a row. China call timeout, and hopefully they're thinking they're going to win 3 straight points after this one. But still, very wise from Nene to use this one. 4 minutes now to make some decisions, kind of decide how the match is going to go out. There is still Hard Rock 1 for France, which by now is a clear advantage for them. Double time 1 though, after winning that double time 3-point, China might be a bit confident in that one. But apart from that, Mixed Mod 2 and all of No Mod left. In terms of No Mod, I really could not tell you who takes what. We could even see a tiebreaker in this one. This is looking very, very close.
Yeah, both teams have matched each other super well. We've seen a huge momentum swift China taking it out early, but now France has reeled it right back in for themselves now and completely deadlocked between these two teams. Nothing separating them on the scoreboard, and half of the map pool or even more out now. It's a lot less to pick from. They have to be very strategic, these two teams, now in the latter half of this match in what they want to pick. China probably going to be... I'm not actually sure. Maybe they could have a gamble at No Mod 1 or possibly Mix Mod 2 where they can still put on a good performance. Where they can really match France very strongly. But this pool is more and more looking like it might turn towards France's favour.
Yeah, even double time 1 there. Available despite China winning that one. Maybe not be too confident with that now, as they have played a few maps since that double time 3, not going to have that double time momentum anymore. And of course, France have the Hard Rock advantage here. Could play a bit into whether or not they do decide to go with that, or if Mixed Mod 2 is the gamble they go with. But now we play the waiting game.
Yep. Still waiting around here just for that time, and there's still about... Oh, never mind. Naya Sakura goes to Mixed Mod 2. There we go. Pretty expected, honestly, here for China. Still able to field 3 strong players in Mixed Mod for themselves. Probably N2O going to jump on. Nene, of course, is going to be that Hard Rock player, I would imagine. And Eda Uma, most likely going to be jumping in that hidden slot as well. Or possibly Yui as well. It actually might be. Yeah, there we go. Yui joins in. And I think we're seeing a very first performance here on the side of France, actually. Wellawea. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I really do apologize. Going to be another debut performance, actually, here for this match, at least, in Shida Minatsu, who comes in for Mixed Mod 2. Lots of swap outs here for both teams.
This map here, the anti-mod pick, the odd map, and this is when you get your specialists out. I think Shina Minatsu not playing last week in any of the mixed mods. However, coming in for this one, gonna be expecting some pretty gimmicky things here, and that'll be for the no mod. No mod at all. No fail, not included, just no mod. Yui on hidden, and then it's as you'd expect on Hard Rock. Hollow going to be matching Yui on hidden. Guelor on Hard Rock, and Zalifa this time with no veil. Going to be holding it out here.
Yep. Unexpected, mostly. I guess Guelwe being that more precision hard rock player, having memorized this map well here for Francis, coming in, playing a nice role for that team right now as they take the lead back with that miss from Yui. And it's going to be Nene Sakura actually dropping here. And that lead for France suddenly blooms out a whole bunch more.
Here we go, and it's already pretty significant. Pretty short map, 2 minutes 9 seconds, so halfway left to go. And France still holding on to 3 pretty significant combos. All FCs as a matter of fact. No, don't worry. A miss there from Guelwe.
Yep, France with a really dominant lead right now. Zalefa holding on to that no-mod FC, as is Shiniminatsu. Both of those players holding very strong for their teams, and Guelwe actually finds a miss, which is going to give China a little bit of hope here, but they need to do a whole lot of work to come back against France. That score lead is dropping slightly right now. Is there enough time for China to bring it back in the last section of this map? They need another miss from France.
Whoa,
and there we go, Guelwe finds a drop, and there's not much time left in the map at all, but China might be able to bring this back. The score lead is shrinking dramatically.
Oh, it's climbing.
Is there enough time?
Climbing. It is climbing.
Whoa! And China takes it back at the death. They have stolen the point from France. What a turnaround! Can you believe what just happened, Ewong? What?
Truly a gamble from Nene Sakura to be making this pick, as we said. And that has turned out very well in the final few seconds. At the end, bit of combo holding, Shiniminatsu coming in for the first time, finding the FC. Wonderful performance there. Maybe it is just not having no fail on. Maybe that's what does it for them. But still, wonderful performances across the board for China. 4 misses combined and a point to them, 2 away from winning this game. But now France have their options available here.
Yeah, as you said, I mean, clearly not having no fail on right now is just like boosting the players' ability to FC these maps right now. We've seen Zalefa having an FC on the mix mod 1 without no fail, and now Shiniminatsu. Oh wait, Shiniminatsu actually did, but it just didn't show. Okay, well never mind. I just disregard everything I just said. I lied. Electro, however, going to be picking Hard Rock 1. And,
very expected pick here from the French side.
Yep, absolutely. They have taken both the Hard Rock picks very convincingly so far against China, and they're looking to win a third one here. Feel like one of the Hard Rock maps might have been a better ban for China, as they took Double Time 3.
Yeah.
And France are just looking so strong on Hard Rock right now.
Nene Sakura though, quite confident on Hard Rock. Maybe the approach was sort of hoping that the rest of the team would be able to match it. I mean, Hard Rock won last week from China, 2 FCs and pretty decent 967k, hoping that they would be able to replicate those scores, but France, as being the Hard Rock powerhouse they are, stopping China. And it looks like we'll see very similar roster to many of the maps that China played. N2O and Nene Sakura going for that final one.
Yep, and that core 3 of France coming back in yet again. Here is Electro, Nene Sakura, N2O and Yui. N2O coming back in.
By the way, N2O is just MLN. A bit of a name change throughout the week.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's right. Good point. Thank you for pointing that out. I think I was reminded of that and then forgot yet again. So we can do a little switching there, I suppose. In any case, here we go. Hard Rock 1, the consistency Hard Rock. So a real FC map for all of these players, to be honest, right now. I feel like this is going to be one of the closest picks of this match so far. It's definitely the easiest Hard Rock. It's just pure consistency. Who can hold on and hold their nerve in this tight match? France or China? Who will it be? France needing to win this to tie the score back up at 4-4. Otherwise, China has a match point with their own pick, which is something terrifying. France going to be staring down the barrel of a gun with that one. If they lose this point, can they avert complete disaster? Only time will tell, but here we go. Hard Rock 1.
Yes. A true consistency test that starts off with everyone kind of going on just fine. And this is to be expected yet though, as Yui is the first one to fold here. One miss down now though, but with 4 minutes of map to play, score is going to stay pretty close between the two for the time being.
Yep. France taking an early lead out here now, and with N2O MLN finding a miss there, going to extend that lead out a little bit more here. France, all of their players still holding on to a triple FC. Zalefa and Holo dropping some accuracy, but going to be a lot less damaging than yet another miss here from Yui. France's lead continues to extend out. Nene Sakura, the only combo still holding strong here for China. Really not looking very good for them as N2O finds yet another miss. Oh, this is not looking good at all here for China right now. France are running away with yet another Hard Rock pick.
Yeah, now 1/3 through and already the lead growing close to that 100k. Nothing but confidence for France. 3 FCs, and I know as a matter of fact, every single one of them right now knows the other 2 are FCing. And this one is nothing but confidence. As you said, a map of pure consistency, and right now France is really showing that. Holo and Electro have shown that already. Zalefa had his moments of consistency as well, a few FCs here and there. But now is the time when it really matters, when it's really close, looking to tie at 4-all in a first to 6.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe substituting Eda Uma out with Yui here might not have been the best decision for China. Honestly, Eda Uma definitely, at least in my eyes, probably being China's second Hard Rock player. So it's a bit perplexing to see that, and it's really playing out in massive effect right now. Yui especially lagging behind the rest of the lobby right now. I mean, despite that, France are on an absolute tear. Nonetheless, they have all reached the 4-digit combo. Never mind, Electro finds a miss, but I'm sorry for a little curse there. That little funny spaced pattern, I guess. Oh, okay, now they're all
Zalefa. Oh, Electro, what's happening there? Only combo into O's side though, and that's probably not going to do too much damage to them. Holo's still the one, fortunately, holding off on the French side.
Yep, with the trades from China, it's really not going to affect France whatsoever, and they're definitely going to be able to hold on to this one. There's still quite a little bit of map left to go, but taking back an 180,000 point lead is simply not possible. Despite that miss from Electro there, it's only going to be a little bit of a decrease to France. Holo still holding the FC, by the way. Can they take it all the way to the end is the question. And I think it might be an FC here from Holo. Wow, what a performance. N2O also with a really nice combo actually to, oh my god, to end it off. I'm sorry. To end it off, still a really good score as well. But yeah, Holo, Zalefa, and Electro, yet again far too strong. The margin actually surpassing 200k yet again for all of the Hard Rock picks, except for Hard Rock 3. So for Hard Rock 1 and 2, it's been a massive blowout, and France tying it up yet again. What a match we have in our hands.
Yeah, that is some clutch from Holo there. Superb scores. Zalefa is only one miss. Nene Sakura, yeah, similar, but they're doing his best, one miss, but not able to compose a very good team score with 17 misses and 4 misses from Yui and Entoi respectively. 4 all now, with China taking the pick here. Double time 1 available, hoping that they can replicate something like double time 3. It's been a while though, and they don't have the momentum for that, but all of Nomad available, and that is just what we see in Nomad 3.
Yep, it's the first time we're seeing the Nomad pool here, and China picking it at a very crucial time. I mean, basically everything else is completely exhausted. Only DT1 left, and definitely not their strong suit there against a tough DT team. So Nomad 3 going to be what they're placing all their bets on right now. The gimmicky pick here, actually, this is a funky map. This is very funky. I don't know if you've played it or not, but the AR, despite being AR9, is honestly really tough to play with, and it's sort of an interesting pick here for China. I guess they're just not feeling that confident on consistency, Nomad or Tech, and going for Nomad 3 here is probably the hardest map in the Nomad pool, I would say. Definitely can get it under control with some practice for sure, which I'm sure the Chinese roster has done. Otherwise, this would be a pretty risky pick, and we're going to see some switch outs as well here. Holo and Electro coming in, but it's going... Wait a minute. It's going to be...
Oh, he has switched sides. No, he's back. Same roster, do not worry.
Yep, Entoi, no betrayal there.
Eda Uma, this time the one replacing Yui for the Nomad 3. Probably them making the most sense for China. Look at the points that they've won so confidently. Is that Mixed Mod 2 and that Hidden as well. So going into this one, probably going to be their best bet to at least get that 1 point they're confident with. But at 2 minutes 48 and a lot of gimmick, you can only see how far their own confidence brings them. It comes down to how they play in the next almost 3 minutes. And here we go.
Yep. This is getting to the very pointy end of the map now. This one of the most crucial points here for China. Can they get to match point before France does, or will France, after quite a few points in a row now of teams winning on their own pick, get a break point finally and break the curve? Well, it's a really strong start for them as Entoi and Adauma both find misses. Nene Sakura yet again going to be that anchor, holding the Chinese team down, hoping to just keep consistent and strong as his team. Never mind though, Nene Sakura goes down, and France have suddenly got a massive lead for themselves right now. All of their players still holding on to FCs.
Yeah, that is the one player on the Chinese side you do not want dropping. It's the one player you don't expect to drop as well. And with that there, as you said, a lead that is just so far down already. Only 1/3 in, and it's not a very short map either. So that lead is definitely doing a lot. And it definitely makes sense considering there are still 3 FCs on the side of France. Definitely locked in and clutching up for this one.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking really, really bad for China right now. That lead already out, almost past 200k score. Holo is finally going to be the first FC dropped on the side of France, and here we go in this funky slider section that is sure to catch a few players out. Electro also drops Zalefa, the only FC left in the entire lobby, but N2O goes down there, and I mean, it's basically over already for China. There's still quite a bit of map left, but can they really do anything against a monstrous French score here on a tough and technically difficult map? They are performing absolutely sublime and going to be taking a break point. Here's the break. China can see just how far behind they are and how well France are going. Zalefa, definitely no pressure on really to keep that FC. Honestly, it's safely in France's hands.
Yeah, look, final few seconds. Not much those misses from Edauma and N2OE. But not just that, but how will France perform in this one? Going, they have definitely practiced the pool, and they are definitely ready for situations like this. Even at that 0-3 mark, they were composed, and they took their back 3 points. And just despite these few misses, definitely prepared to take it right here, right now. Breakpoint, crucial breakpoint as well. 5-4 to France, and their pick is what will determine whether or not they take it 6-4 and come back from their earlier 0-3 deficit, or whether or not we see the first tiebreaker of this tournament.
Yep, it would be absolutely fantastic to see, but right now France, with quite a bit of confidence for themselves, they have won 2 points in a row now. Hardrock won really confidently, and now also winning No Mod 3 by a long margin. They have all the momentum into what could be the very last map of the entire match, which has been an absolute battle of the titans here between France and China, taking it right down to the wire. 5-4. Can China do anything against France right now? They are completely at France's disposal with this pick. Will it be No Mod 1, 2, or 4?
Really, could be anything. I think it's just a matter of what France feel like they have. Sounds really obvious, so more of an advantage on, but it makes sense when you look at the picks. No Mod 1, No Mod 2 could go either way. Still good picks for China, and maps they can play competently. Double Time 1 is a bit of that outlier, but no, don't worry, they will be picking that. First pick, Double Time 3, losing that one by a bit, but now back to Double Time 1. They're confident this time. They've won a few points in a row. They've taken the speed picks from earlier, those hard rocks, and now they're prepared to go back to Double Time, who hopefully close out this game.
Yep, DT1 that I somehow completely just forgot existed for some reason. 100% what I would have said was going to be France's pick, to be honest. I mean, it does kind of sound like a bit of a cop-out now that they've already picked it, but nonetheless, this is a super strong map for them. Can they seal it against China here? DT1, it all comes down to this map, especially for China. France have another chance if they don't quite get what they want on this, but China need to perform at their absolute peak on this DT consistency. Really a battle of who can read the AR, which has jumped up just a little bit here.
Same roster for China as that Double Time 3. Nene Sakura, Edauma, and N2O hoping to bring this one to the tiebreaker and keep China in the game. France are going to keep that 3 there on fire. Holo, Zalefa, and Electro playing solo in these past few points. And it all comes down to this. Are they going to be able to clutch it up here and perform when it matters the most? We're about to find out. Yep,
we saw China taking DT3 much earlier in the match, but that has long since surpassed us. France now with all the momentum to take this DT1 point. Can they do it? 2 minutes and 47 seconds of absolute nerves for both players. Both teams right now. All of their players absolutely locked into the max, but it's actually going to be N2O there that I didn't even see with a really early miss. And France with a narrow advantage here. All FCs across the board except for N2O right now. And anyone's point so far, no other misses coming down from any player. Nene Sakura, Eda Uma, Zalefa, Electro, and Holo all still holding strong for their teams.
Yeah, consistency pick here, and France showing again and again consistency. Break here, 11k, very close. Certainly that one miss separating, but oh! N2O drop there, and that's going to grow to 20k, closer to 30k.
It's going to be a nice lead here for France. Half of the map to go. Can they hold on to their lead here? Absolute desperation here from all players right now. N2O needing to hold on to that combo so tightly. Can they do it? But no, N2O drops yet again. Everyone else hitting, but Eda Uma also falls, and this is looking very, very dire for China right now. France with all of the FCs still on the board. Never mind, Electro drops, but it's still a huge lead here for them, and despite Nene Sakura's FC, I mean, just looking very bad.
1 quarter, and really not much else that can be done. Zalefa and Holo, the 2 this time on the roll with the FCs. As a matter of fact, Holo SSing, matching Nene Sakura, but those 2 players underneath Eda Uma and N2O unable to clutch up, unable to perform to the standards that Electro, Holo, and Zalefa have done. Save this game from a 0-3 down, looking pretty doubtful. Having people talk about them upsets, 11 beating 6, now turning into a moment of clutch for France. That one timeout, playing super onto their advantage, and with this final spin, here it is, the win for France. Taking it very close though, 6-4. Starting off this week very, very well. Nice, exciting game here. Good game, well played to both players. Teams, I mean.
Yep. Both teams showing such resilience and strength in this match, but it all comes down to that final point in DT1, and France walk away with it. China going to be dropping down now to the losers bracket. France advancing even further in the winners here to face the winner of Finland and Australia, which will be coming up later. Not over for China, of course, and a really strong team, which is going to be feared, honestly, by quite a few teams, I think, in a losers bracket run. So, going to be great to see them there. But there are your winners: France, Electro, Gualuia, Zalefa, Noctelium, Holo, and Doccore. Moving through here.
Wonderful, wonderful game once again, and there it is, France. The expected winners of this one, according to Pigham's and points, but done in a very good game, very close game. Looking ahead of this one, we're gonna be back in just under 2 hours. Second Friday game, 2 Friday games in a week. That's kind of crazy. But that will be the game between. Let's get the schedule up.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's not on stream, but it will be between Malaysia and Germany. Is that Germany? Yes, that is Germany in the losers bracket.
Yes.
So for now, we will be taking our leave.
Yep. I've been Mido, joined by Ewong. Thank you very much for coming along here and jumping in at that early stage before it got too hectic, and it's been a great ride. And hopefully we'll all see you again very soon for that first losers bracket match of the early weekend.